Yo, it is Cal Calloway, and I'm here with another video to inform you on what is going on. We got to stay on point and be focused. Life is short, and whatever happens, you got to make the best out of it. This video is going to be called Life is Short. Life is short because you don't want to waste time over frivolous things. With one thing this pandemic has taught me is be grateful of what you have and learn to be happy with the things you have instead of the things you don't have. Everything is precious in this world, so we must appreciate it. We must not take the time to waste it. We must be of a beacon of light, a beacon of hope. We must also learn to love and forgive. I'm learning that. And I'm not just saying that because it's a nice cliche. Sometimes we got to learn to let go all the shackles of hate from us because it's toxic anyway. And we got to learn to start to come together as one. Learn to start helping one another. Learn to start building with one another and be supportive of one another. I'm learning a lot in this last past year, and what it has taught me that everything you get, you should be appreciative of it. Sometimes you can find your own inspiration in your own pain. Sometimes you can find motivation of what you're going through, but you still got to make sure that you appreciate everything and that comes to you in this life because it could be all over just like that. The way life is set up, it's set up now for you to lose or to fail. But you got to persevere and make sure you prevail because you don't want to be a failure. But failing sometimes is good because you learn. You learn. I'm learning that now that I'm going through some of the issues and the struggles that I go through. Sometimes you got to push through, but life is short. So don't take it for granted. Do all while you can. And always don't fall short of God's blessing. Make sure you are giving of others. Make sure you're not selfish. Make sure you helping of others. Make sure you looking out for your neighbor. Make sure you just being nice, just being a good person can help. But you should always find some ways to be of service. Find some ways to be of service. Whatever you can do, just find some way to be of service. You always gotta be of a help or a resource to the people who need you. And also you gotta help the people that's coming up, different generations of people that's coming up. So I'm gonna leave you with this. Oh, another thing why life is short. Because we don't know how much time we have. We might say how much time we might say, and God might say different. Or we might do something that accelerates ourselves to our death. But while you're here, you should always take the time to be positive. Look always at what's going on good and don't dwell on the negativity because we have a lot of that now in today's time. So we got to make sure we count our blessings and be grateful for always what we have achieved because most people don't achieve anything. So you got to take that at a step at a time and learn to use the things around you to build you as a person and to strengthen you. Because we are not defined by what we have. We define about the characters, who we are. So that's the main important thing. That's the main important thing. And also, families, we should always take care of our families and be of a great resource to our families. And we should learn how to iron out our issues when we have problems. If we have an issue, learn how to talk and learn how to communicate properly. Listen, I said communicate properly because you can communicate and still communicate the wrong way, and it will escalate the issues even more. It will cause division and friction even more, and you won't be able to come to a happy medium. We need to understand that in these times that's going on and things like what we saw in Florida, that we gotta really start to come together before things come to a head. So we gotta figure out what do how do we want to be remembered? How do we want people to talk about us when we not in the room versus when we in the room? And not to create less. Now it's gonna be tension. Some people certain things you can't avoid, certain bad situations you can avoid, but a lot of issues you can avoid. This is Kyle Calloway signing off.